The closing party will be at the Pottery Hotel tonight, starting at 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. Monday. Buses from the hotels in the city will be ready to leave at 8:30 p.m. So right now, think about the party tonight. But before we have a great day of finals, the cadets will start in a few moments. We have to set up some things and video upload for the live stream, and as soon as we are ready, we will start the competition. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes more.
Okay, and we are starting live in è andato, ho schiacciato. Tutto a posto. Adrian c'è?
Αυτά τα κάνουμε μετά.
Okay, and we are starting in actually we have already started.
Vai, altro video, l'altro video. Ma spegni il microfono. Thank you.
We also have some lost and found, so still here. If you still miss some of your items, we made them at the US stuff. So if ever somebody is missing some items, please be sure to pass that.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live from Patras. This is Greece, and we are here today for the second day. We are about to witness some amazing matches. Alongside me is Nick, and I am Lefteris. This is looking to be a great day. We have a lot of matches again today. We only going to have the recurve finals.
Good morning also from me. It's actually a very nice day here in Patras. We seem to have forgotten everything about the rainy week we had during the preliminary round. Yesterday we had the compound finals, and today, as Mr. said, we will have the matches for recurve. We will start with the team matches, followed by the mixed team. And then at the afternoon session we will have, in the morning session we will have also the individual matches. All these during the morning session will be for cadet women and men.
Exactly, Nick, and as we saw yesterday, there were some teams that stand out. There were we have a lot of entries here from Turkey. We have a lot of entries from Great Britain, and as we expected, those guys made it all the way into the finals for the compound bows yesterday.
Also Russia
was one to dominate it too. Now again today we do have some of these counters standing out. I mean, again we have athletes from Russia coming all the way here to the final. Great Britain, again Turkey. Now we get to see some athletes from France. We get to see some athletes from Germany today too. It's looking to be great. Thank God we do have a beautiful day. Sun is up. I think there's like no wind at all, maybe. So this is going to be interesting. I hope we get to see some really high scores and really competitive matches here.
Let's not forget that 70 meters for the junior men and women, and 60 meters for cadets. So right now the distance is set to 60 meters.
Exactly, and as we're about to start now, on the target number 1, we have Ukraine, and representing Ukraine, we do have Eva Bulaki, Orisia Didic, and Varvara Ilias.
And from Russia we have Juliana Budazapova, Sayana Dasidonkova, and Victoria Haritonova.
Sayana Dasidonkova, Victoria Haritonova. The line judge for this match is Christoph Schlinger.
Now, like you said before, these women are going to be shooting at 60 meters distance, and this is the recurve fight for the bronze medal here. Now, it's a little bit different from what we saw yesterday, Nick. Yesterday, we had athletes shoot, and the total sum of the arrows was the one to determine which team got to win and get the medal. But here, now the format is a little bit different. We have
yeah, exactly. It will be with a set system. So each team will shoot their arrows per set, and then whoever gets the highest score will win the 2 points of the set. If there is a tie in their score, they will get 1 point, and the first one to accumulate 5 points will win the game. And they start with a 10. That's a good start.
So I think it's a liner maybe, but it should be a 10 for Russia. But then now Ukraine is going to start.
9.
That's Russia.
That's Russia, yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, we have
No
3
problem.
arrows from Russia, and then
No
another
problem,
3
yeah.
from Ukraine.
They shoot 1 arrow each.
9.
And they change their position in the box. That's the marked area on the ground where every archer takes his or her position to shoot from the standing line,
9.
shooting line.
A lot of 9s here for Russia.
7.
They did have some time before to, you know, prepare, shoot some arrows, but it's different. It's different coming into this match, fighting for that bronze medal, and especially, you know, trying to shoot with that view behind the target. I mean, hopefully we'll get some good shots of what the archers are looking at while they are trying to shoot. I mean, we have a beautiful scenery behind the targets right here in Patras.
Russian team's turn.
9.
First 10 for the match.
Oh,
And this is a 7.
that's a 7.
Total of 53 points.
She still had 20 seconds to go. Maybe she could have made a better shot, but okay. Then she would not have time to reset her stance and start over again.
Again to the right side.
Exactly, plays a big role how much time you're going to take to shoot that arrow.
Yeah, it's always a dilemma when you feel that your shot will not be okay. You preferably have to reset your shot and start all over again. But it also depends on how much time is left for you. An archer's life is a complicated one.
Oh yeah. All the math, oh.
10.
No, but it's yeah. I mean, you have to spend that extra 5, maybe 10 seconds, you know, just to close and again draw again. But sometimes those you know 5 to 10 seconds are worth the shot, and other times they just die not. That's why most teams choose to put their best player, the most experienced, like we said yesterday, shooting last.
Same strategy. Yeah. Okay, let's see how they will go now for the second set.
Yeah, we saw before the brackets and how Ukraine and Russia got to climb all the way up here into those finals. Ukraine, who ended up fourth in the qualification round, just 24 points behind Russia, which came third in the qualification round. And now Ukraine, as they are behind in this match, they are going to be the one shooting first. They are behind, remember, by just 3 points, 3-point lead.
No points. We have set point,
yeah.
set system here.
Yeah,
so they won the set. Russia won the set, and so they lead by 2 points.
Exactly,
0.
those 3 points gave that lead to Russia, and now they're 2-0 against Ukraine.
That's the difference between compound we had yesterday and
thank
archery.
you for reminding me that.
You're welcome. I want to make you a better archer.
I don't know. I think it's so hard. You know, it's trying to shoot, especially you know this event, at a final like this. It's going to be a lot of pressure on these athletes, and
yes, it's 60 meters they have to cover. 60 meters for cadets, 70 meters for juniors.
we're going to see those later in the afternoon. But I mean,
yeah,
you have to start age. The fact that you know these athletes are at the young age now that they are shooting is going to help them a lot. The more you know, big competitions that they've taken part in.
Oh, that's the next.
That's the next.
Yeah.
All right, another 10 here for the perfect 30 for Russia. I'm not sure exactly.
Well, since we have 6 arrows per set, we should ask for a perfect 60.
10, I'm telling you 30.
Okay,
yeah.
that's really perfect.
Start. You have to start with the 30 if you want to go to 60.
Yeah, but this means they are perfectly coordinated as individuals and as a team.
Yeah, and shooting great, and we saw that in the previous rounds at Russia. Nick, I have to tell you this. I have to mention this. In the round of 16, he beat 6-0 Latvia. And then again, in the round of 8, he beat 6-0 again Spain. And guess what? Well, they lost after that. They lost to Germany. Okay, they lost 0-6.
So 6-0 is always the score.
Either lose and win. This is probably going to be a 0-6 now.
Yeah, I see why you were overwhelmed, because they're fighting for a medal, but it's a bronze medal, not a gold medal. So I guess we'll see later on Germany to beat them. Yeah.
And there she go.
But with this kind of shooting, yeah, it's for sure that the archery level is very high. Look, all 10s so far.
10, okay.
Look at that.
Just a little bit closer to that 60.
Well, she did her part. And now the rest of your teammates have to do their own.
Hey, the weight is on you now.
Yeah.
Watch out. Don't mess it up. 9.
It's a 9. Yeah, but you know, 59 is a little bit more beautiful than 60. It shows that you're human.
Everybody does make mistakes, but let's see. They need here just a 5 to win this set and get a 4-point lead. And guess what? It's an easy 9 for Russia and a 58 to 53. This means that Russia has now a 4-point lead and a 4-0 against Ukraine.
Yeah.
Ukraine, who fought with Moldova in the round of 16, also won 6-0. Okay. And then Ukraine, as you can see, our schedule for today on your screens. Ukraine fought.
That's a morning program for the cadets.
And then after that, we're gonna have a break, and then we'll continue later on this afternoon with our junior women and men team, mixed team, and individual matches. But Ukraine, they had a shoot-off with Great Britain at the round of 8, where they shot up 28. Final shootout, and they finally lost to France in the semifinals. And again, they lost by a shootout. So this is how we ended up here this match. And this is again, this is the last chance for Ukraine if they want to have a shot at this medal. If they want to have a shot.
Yeah, they have to react now. They have to react now.
Definitely, I mean, it's now or never. They lose the set, they just go home empty-handed. Nine.
It's a liner, but
it's an 8 for now.
One also different. One more thing that is different between recurve archery and compound bows is that. Usually the arrows that are used, we have a 10, the arrows that are used in archery, especially for women and girls, are much thinner than the ones used in compound bow. So line cutters are more seldom, and even if they look from where we are now as a line cutter, it's not when you go close. The judges
probably will not be, but the target is also a bigger one, right? I mean, that plays
yeah, of course, yeah.
You
are right. The target is bigger, but it's further away.
10 meters.
10 meters further away. Yeah.
And that is actually why we keep seeing, you know, a little bit less, you know, lower scores here in the recurve. It's
yeah, of course, it's a different system altogether.
Different mentality. Yeah, you have to.
The mentality is not that makes a difference. The equipment is much different. There are a lot of shooting aids for the compound. First of all, you have 2 sights on the bow. One on the string, it's called pipping sight, and the other one is the main sight that has also magnifying glass. So you have 2 solid points of aiming, and the third one is the target. So it's like using a rifle, actually. Don't forget that compound bow comes from the world of hunting, and that's why it has to be more precise. On the other hand, the recurve bow is more related to instinctive shooting and aiming, and you only have one sight on the bow and the target, and you have to align the bow so that the arrow lands on the gold.
Definitely, and this is if this recurve, you know, is a lot hotter than you can imagine as you are an archer yourself. I mean, traditional bows have pretty much, I mean, I suppose it's a lot harder than
Okay, in the meantime, Ukraine has accumulated 50 points. I don't feel it's enough for them to win this shot. Yeah, we'll see.
Russia is shooting excellent at this match. They just shot 1-8 and that is in
No,
this,
no, no. They started with a 9 now. I think we saw the previous target.
yeah, but no, I mean they only have like 1-8 and
Yeah, only
7.
1-8. Yeah, right.
And exactly, and 1-7 in the first end, and other than that, they are just shooting 9s and 10s, and that is hard for Ukraine to deal with. It's a 6 to win, a 7 would be a deal breaker here. Close it and.
It's an 8. Okay.
Will do.
Close but good enough.
Yeah, even if that is a 9, still does not make a difference. Still, Russia is going to be the winner in this final match for the bronze medal. And now,
So as you said before, it's again 6-0 for them, huh?
that's, yeah. The stats never lie.
Yeah, right.
The
Yeah.
stats just never lie. Yeah, our judge makes it official, and congratulations to both.
Yeah, congratulations to Russian girls.
To Russia too for winning the bronze medal. Congratulations to Tatiana Kuzatova, Sayana Dasinotokova.
Congratulations to Guy for pronouncing that name.
And Victoria Karitonova. Great first match of the day. Well, let's give just a couple of minutes for our staff here to prepare the field and make sure that everything is spot on and ready for the next event. Because you know what, the next one is going to be the fight for the gold.
That's right. We have a match for France and between France and Germany. The girls here will compete, and it will be a very interesting match. They were ranked. France was in the qualification round was ranked first, and Germany second.
Just a 1-point lead here for France. Just a 1-point difference in the qualification round, with 1939 for France, 1938 for Germany. Now you can see the athletes are entered the field.
Or in the field, yeah, we have Ramela Zelis from France, Turen Hilias Kala, Aurelia Treves for France, and for Germany, is going to be introduced now. We have Talida Krubashik, Claire Eisenweber, and Charlene Schwartz.
Charlene Schwartz. The line judge for this match is...
I've talked to her and she's a football fan. Let's hope for her that she will do better now with her team.
Let's see, she's definitely going to get a medal though.
Yeah.
Let's see, this is going to be the gold or the silver one.
And I think another interesting fact, I'm not absolutely sure, but I think that the coach of Germany is French.
Yeah? Wow. Hard to root for now.
Yeah, because during the accreditation I talked to him with my poor German, and he told me I don't understand it, I'm French. Well, it's a mixed world. It's a mixed world nowadays.
Yeah, I think he's going to do his job.
That's also nice.
And
of course, yeah, I'm pretty sure about
trying
that.
to help the girls to
So France is going to shoot first.
good as possible.
And 9.
9 for Kila now for the first arrow of this match. Let's hope the sun is not going to be such a huge problem for these athletes now.
Yeah, right-handed archers will have a problem during the morning session because they, well, they're not really facing the sun, but it's in their way. A 9.
26 points for France at this point.
Let's see how the German team will go. Oops.
Ooh,
That's not a very good start, but okay, it's a start. 7. That's a 10.
That's gonna
Yeah.
correct the last mistake. Some crowd, they have some fans watching out, trying to be as supportive as they can.
That's a 7.
7, if I'm not mistaken. Yes,
Yes, a 7.
now France is ahead with a 2-point lead in the midway of the set. Kila now, let's see. She started off with a 9 before.
8.
Now it's an 8.
Azili's coming up.
7.
It's a 7.
7.
The 10.
Saves the day.
Yeah, right.
Now Germany needs at least a 27 here to tie this. And again, in case
That's not a difficult score. We'll see how they go.
in case of a
Depends on how
tie,
they start.
its team gets 1 point only.
That's a 10.
10 is a good start. They can take the lead if they want to here. I think this is Claire about to shoot now.
That's right, yeah. That's a 9.
9. Good shot for Claire. And last but not
Charlene
least,
now is going to take the last shot for Germany. That's the football fund.
8.
And an 8. Oh, it's a tie. So we have 1 point for each team.
51, high score, 1 point each. At the moment, we wait for official confirmation. If this is the case, France will resume
make sure that that is correct. Our judge will let us know. But as we can see on our screen, a 0 kilometers per hour wind. We have a beautiful weather.
Yesterday it was 27 kilometers per hour.
In the afternoon, the wind did pick up.
It was a little bit windy. It was a nice breeze for spectators and for us, but for the shooters, it's not that they were struggling, but okay, they were. Some of them told me that their arrows were moving a little bit to the left.
Yeah. Well, you have to adapt to
Out of the gold, as they put it.
At this point, where when you're up there, you have to adapt to whatever comes up, whatever
course, yeah.
weather condition that is. And thank God we did not have the rain that there was the couple days.
Yeah, even a steady wind, a strong wind, but steady is tolerable and much more preferable than a wind that comes with gusts, and changes direction all the time.
51 each, 1-1, France will start
You know what it really affects is not the arrows, it's the archer. It moves the archer. Yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah, it's the hand as it's trying to shoot, right?
Yeah.
You can see the France.
Warming up. Probably finished their morning coffee.
Still 9:30 in the morning right here in Greece.
Okay, a tambourine for Germany.
Like we saw yesterday, I guess this is the thing now.
Eight.
An 8. that's a line cutter maybe. We'll see. Or they'll see and tell us. At a 9.
Yeah, they still need to shoot better than that. I mean, and the interesting thing is that...
But they're leading, so... Yeah, okay, leading score doesn't mean that they have the medal in their pocket, but okay.
Germany has 0 points on the board, yes.
No, 1.
They haven't shot yet. Oh, that's an X.
That's an X, yeah.
That's an X, yeah. But the interesting thing is that this is the final, this is the gold medal match, and the scores are somewhat lower than the ones that we saw before for the 3rd place. And I kind of wonder why is that happening. I mean, is it affecting the athletes? The weather hasn't changed from before. Maybe, you know, it's the thing that just the thought that they're fighting for the 1st place here. And a 10 and a 9 a start for Germany, and another 10. This is gonna make
a little bit easier for them to get this 2 points they need.
Exactly. France needs to do something about it, and it has to do it now. It has to do it in the 3 last arrows.
At a 10.
Good start for Azilis. While Aurelia is about to shoot now. Let's see. Can she get another 10 here? 10, there you go. Stepping up their game. Kila now. Can they do a 30? A 30 will give them a chance to win this one.
No, that's yeah, that's Kayla.
9.
It's a 9. Very good score. 55 is a very good score.
Germany need a 26 here for a tie, 27 here for the win, but we do have a liner there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. A 9. It's a good start. That was a very good shot.
All right, and now
that's a nice recurve bow. What was he here? Nice shot and an 8. I think that's enough, huh? Yeah. But we have to see because there's a
we have to wait. We have to wait just a little bit longer for that 3rd arrow there, just to make sure what is going on exactly. If that is
confirmed yet from the driving judge. The score has been confirmed. It's a 3-1 lead for Germany. 55-56 was the set. 3-1 lead for Germany.
Τελικά έχουμε το βάδισμα της Γερμανίας, 3-1, έναντι της Γαλλίας, 56 πόντους για τη Γερμανία στο δεύτερο γύρο συνολικά, 55 για τη Γαλλία, 3-1 Γερμανία και 6-1.
France shoots first from target number 1. The range in the first set, which can be clinched by Germany, winning. But France can come back to force it into a 4th set.
And as we saw in our spins too, there is no different. There is no other outcome than the one we had. So Germany has now a 2-point lead over France, and now 1 and 3. Now
9.
a win here for Germany is going to give them the medal. France has to do it, and they have to do it in this round. They need to get some tens. They need to get that momentum going. They tried to do it before. I mean, they did shoot a good last couple of hours. They had 10-10-9, but Germany just, you know, keeps hammering those tens up, and it's not going to be easy for France. Three nines for France. Let's see what Germany has to say about that. They generally come out strong in those first 3 hours. 9? A 9. Oh, she dropped the arrow there.
It's no problem when you drop it behind the shooting line. Even if you drop it in front of the shooting line, do you know that you can reach it up to the line that is
a 3 meter line?
I think it's 3 meter line here before in front. I don't know how you can reach it there, because you're not allowed to leave the shooting line. Yeah, maybe you have to use
whatever means possible.
Something,
a net here.
A net, or
still, you just don't mind that you leave it there. There's no need to spend that extra.
Your quiver.
So yeah, so
otherwise you're asking for it.
Yeah, actually more than one. But now, look at that. France has a chance to tie this game up now. That was an 8-liner and a 9 again now from Makila. About to see the last arrow for France. Is this going to be the last arrow for the match for France? This could be the last one.
9.
That's a 9. That's 53 points.
Things are not looking good for France, Nick.
Well, 53 points is...
Indeed, yeah, but you know, as we have pretty ugly for France here now, with Germany coming up for the second arrow. A 9 or a 10 here is pretty much gonna
a 10. Also perfect shot. Yeah.
And a 9 here is definitely going to be a win. Just we are gonna have to wait and see for that liner that we have.
Oh, it's an 8.
8. Okay, so that one arrow.
Yeah, it depends on what was the one. Yeah,
we have to wait. We have to see what our judge has to say about the France fourth arrow. If that is a 9, then France still has a shot. Still is alive for that gold medal. But we're gonna have to wait and see what's going to happen.
I think we have a winner here.
54 Germany.
So Germany has won.
Right now we can see our fans cheering from the crowd. Congratulations, Germany. You are the grand winner of this gold match for the recurve cadet woman team. Still, France is not going empty-handed. They are getting the silver medal. And congratulations to those girls too. I mean, they may have gotten the first place in the qualification round, but we saw how big of a different this format is from, you know, just shooting by yourself, shooting with only yourself as an if there's an opponent with you, and now we can see some shots. Hopefully we will get to interview one of those girls and see what they have to say about that win over France.
almost there to win the set against Germany. Germany just took
They
it
were
one
ahead
point at
almost all of the time. They may have started off with a tie, a 1-1 tie, but after that, they just gave France no shot at all at winning this gold medal. They just kept hammering and hammering those 10s and 9s, and boom, they have it. They win this medal.
And advice for all the athletes and officials, we have the closing party tonight.
A couple more seconds here before we are ready for our next match.
Bronze medal match.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field.
So we have Charlene with us. Congratulations, Charlene, for your victory. So maybe I will do a couple of difficult questions for you.
Okay.
Shall we talk about archery or football?
Archery.
Archery, good, because I remember from a graduation you're really a football fan, but
Yeah.
we stuck to archery, yeah?
Same for a football team, yes.
Yeah, right. And how about the event here? How do you like it? Was that something that met your expectations?
Yeah, I really like the event here. I was in Romania 2 years ago, also in the gold final for the team. And now with my two new teammates, we are really great team. We also won the bronze medal in Rovereto.
Yeah, we saw that before. Ah, okay, so you also won in Rovereto. So
We're really good. We're working together and
that's
it's great to
perfect.
be here.
That's perfect. Yeah, and we saw that also in the field. You won the gold medal.
Yeah.
So congratulations again, and good luck to you and your teammates. And we'll hopefully see you again. Huh?
I hope so.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Shooting first. Target number 2, Ukraine.
Ρίχνει πρώτη Ουκρανία.
So we're getting ready for the next match.
Right on time match, we have Great Britain on target number 1, and for target number 2 we have Ukraine.
Now they will start. Ukraine has Nazar Fedoruk, Artem Ovchinnikov, and Alexander Pantsiru. For the Great Britain team, we have Jacob Wright, Thomas Suska, and Dana James Thompson. The Ukrainian team has already accumulated 29 points.
19.
Sorry,
actually.
19 points.
If they get a 10 here, it is going to be a 29.
Right, yeah. I was ahead of myself. That's only a 7.
And Great Britain is off to a better start here. They start with a 10. An 8 now, and let's see the third one.
Seven. 26-25 lead for Ukraine.
A 7 is going to make a 25 points for Great Britain, while that puts them behind. That puts them behind by just 1 point from Ukraine, but at this point of the match, anything is possible, anything can happen. Just a 1 point difference is almost nothing.
9.
Ukraine now after an 8 and a 9 getting ready for that final shot of the first end, and that is a 9. That is a 9, making it a total of 52 points. Now the British team need to get at least a 27 to tie this one, 28 points to win the first set and get those 2 points. And guess what? The 10 is a great start. 10 is a great start for Great Britain, and it gets them so close to getting that 28 that they need. Now let's see. Next one. 10. Oh my god, another 10. Alright, these guys are on fire now. They may have had a couple of bad shots with that 8 and 7, but now the third and final arrow closing up. 8 again. Remember, 8 they need is 10. 30 will do the job, and Great Britain comes up from behind to get that 2-point lead. Like we said before, a 1-point lead is almost nothing in this kind of matches, and again, this is a set points, so Great Britain is ahead with 2-0. It's set. Each end that one of these teams is going to win will give them 2 points, while a tie between the teams is going to accumulate them 1 point each. Now we see how these teams fought their way all the way into those semi-finals and finals after that, and we are witnessing the fight for the bronze medal now between Great Britain and Ukraine. Agi coming from the fans, trying to cheer that team up, and as they are already ahead with a 2-0. See, again, the team that is behind is going to be the one starting to shoot. So we have Ukraine taking taking off 10. A good start for them. This is what they need. They need to get a couple of these 10s if they want to be able to cover up that distance.
10 is always a good way to go. Everybody recommends that in archery.
A 10x is better than a 10. Maybe not in this.
No.
Maybe not in this matches, but in qualification, always a better thing to have a 10.
8.
That's an 8 here.
Yeah. It looked like it could be a liner, but
no, it's.
No, I think it's an 8. Yeah.
Clearly an 8. That's a 10.
Not starting so well with the first 3 arrows, but those guys are reversed. I mean, Ukraine seems to be doing better the last 3 arrows in the total of 6 and 9 now for Ukraine. And Great Britain seems to be doing quite the opposite thing. They are doing very good at the last 3 arrows. And let's see now after.
That's a 10. Very good grouping there from the whole team.
And a 9 to finish the shot. .56 is quite a high score. Let's see how Great Britain is going to answer that.
They need a 30, right?
That's a 10.
Okay. Keeps the hopes alive.
Yeah, they need 30 to altogether to
8 will
so 8 is not enough.
And no matter what, this final
But then this arrow is good practice.
yeah. He can take as much time as he wants now. He already has like 20 seconds left, so... But it's still...
It's a 10.
10,
You see, you don't have any pressure, you get a 10.
You can
Yeah.
say whatever you want. Always a lot easier.
All the time in the world, a very nice venue, a lot of spectators, you can bring whatever you want and you'll get a 10, that's it. So we have a tie in set points for both teams, Great Britain and Ukraine, fighting for the bronze medal in the recurve cadet men category. We are here in Patras for the European Youth Championship of 2018. This broadcasting is offered to you by World Archery Europe and Ian Seo team. And we are ready to start the third set.
Okay, so we do have a tie of 2 and 2.
9.
Exactly. Well, they fought Georgia in the round of 16 and won with a 6 and 2, and then they went on to head to beat Poland with again 6 and 0, and then they finally lost to Turkey in the semi-finals. They lost the shoot-off, I guess, with a 25/27 from Turkey, giving the win to Turkey, which we are going to see later on in the finals for this category. But 10 gives Ukraine a 28 overall points.
He didn't finish the shot as he would like to.
I think
He was a little bit
shaky.
yeah, pulling. Yeah, he was pulling the string maybe. That's why he went a little bit to the left.
Well, he still has one more shot.
Well, at his age, he has all the shots in the world.
Definitely. A lot of years ahead of those guys.
10.
And 10, okay. You see that his teammates managed to cover up that small mistake that he did with without 8 and the 2 10s will definitely make it better. Well, now a 9 coming from Ukraine.
We were speaking before about the difference between bows, compound and recurve one. They finished with 55. Again, they have set up a higher standard for
Good score.
yeah, high score for UK to beat. So I was saying that one additional thing is the way you hold the string. With compound, you have a release 8, so you do not really affect the screen. Yeah, did you see that?
That movement.
Again, that was a hard pull, and that brought the arrow to the left. So you introduce a lot of error to the flight of the arrow.
Yeah,
if you pull violently, yeah, it will most likely go to the left. This problem you do not have with the release 8. You just pull the trigger like you have on the gun,
and it just goes off now.
Yeah.
This guy needs to get at least a 90 here for a tie.
9.
It's a 9.
For a tie, so
That was good. I mean, he had to overcome a big gap. So it's okay. They are going point by point.
They have to see what is going on with. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is that Daniel who's did that little movement with a couple of 8s.
Don't bring any additional shame to him.
No, it's not.
Oh, burden. Yeah, no, it makes no sense.
It's not his fault. I mean, they, just have to see what is going on, why he's, doing.
I'm pretty sure his coach now is dealing with him. You see that he is nervous, to say no the least.
Yeah, exactly. But they will have to, talk it over and see what is going on, and I'm pretty sure they will be able to figure out and solve the problem.
Well, the fans and teammates are supporting them. I can even see the head coach there doing that. Yeah, the one in the white hat. Yeah. So it's we're really at a very high point here. And Ukraine starts again. With an 8, okay. Let's see how they continue.
10 now for Ukraine. Let's see. I think this could be a lighter 9. 9, it is a 9, yes. So a total of 27 for these first 3 hours of these athletes. Now let's see what Great Britain has to say about this. We'll see Daniel now coming up to shoot first. And a 10. A 10 for him. Great start. Thomas, if I am not mistaken, let's see, can they get a 30 here? They need some good shots. That is a 7 probably. We'll have to wait and see, maybe an 8, but we do need a 10 here. We will need a 10 just to tie after those 3 arrows. And yes, he finds it, he needs it. And he finds that 10 to make it a tie of 27. Still have to wait to see what that 7 actually is. It looked like to be an 8, but we'll see at the end of this end.
7.
That's a 7. That's not something Ukraine was hoping for.
Ukraine is starting to sweat now a little bit.
Really? Can you feel it from here?
I think this is the first. I think this is the first 7 that they.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
This is the first 7 that they shot. Now, okay, 10 is always a good shot too.
Yeah, they also had an 8, so that brought them down a little bit in the overall score. Let's see how he goes here.
9.
It's a 9.
Okay.
So he did his part for the team.
Now, guess what? Britain has the chance to close the match.
Right, yeah, because they have to complete 53 points.
has the chance to get that win.
That's our guy with the problem. We hope. Okay, now was a very good shot.
Exactly,
Yeah,
he did show
and land on 9.
so I guess they managed to.
But you see, at this level of archers, even when you make a mistake, your arrows go to 8, maybe a 7 close to 8. Huh? So, okay.
Exactly. If we make a small mistake, we're gonna be looking.
Talk for yourself. Huh? but now they're doing much better.
Yeah, but let's see. They need.
And they have a chance. They have a chance.
Great Britain needs a 9 here, definitely.
That's a good shot, and it lands on 9. And I think they won, no? Yeah, they won. Whatever is the arrow that we do not know exactly its value.
Yeah, something extra over-dramatic happens. This is going to be a win for Great Britain. Congratulations to these guys. Congratulations for winning the 3rd place here in Patra for the European Youth Championships. Amazing scenery here in Patras Port. And we just wait until we have confirmation. Yes, it is. Congratulations, Jacob, Thomas, and Daniel. Hopefully we will have one of these guys right here next to ask him a couple of questions about that title win. That was a close one, Nika. Still 1 point is what it took in the last end to get the win here for Great Britain. After these athletes, they grab some photos.
Will be followed by the gold medal match between Russia and Turkey, yeah? For cadet men team.
The same category order. This is going to be the fight for the first place, the fight for the gold medal.
And the next will be a gold medal match. We will have a new European champion in a short while.
And we're live with Jacob. Congratulations, Jacob, for your winning.
Thank you.
For the victory. How did it go? Was it hard or was it easy thing to be done?
We train for all the time, but I was nervous, anyone would be, but you have to learn to channel that adrenaline into your shot. I think first shot, nerves were a bit there, and then straight back in, I was in the 10 after that, and I felt really good after that.
Are you talking only for yourself or also your team?
Teammates, yeah, Dan shot amazing, Tom shot amazing, Dan opened up with a 40, like, he carried us in the first 2 sets.
So you have a lot of experience then, eh?
Yeah.
Although you're still cadets.
Yeah, this is Dan's first international.
Okay.
This is my 4th international and Tom's 2nd international.
So you have a lot of way ahead?
Yeah.
Good for you then.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
And we hope you did enjoy it here.
Yeah, we really did. Really
okay.
Good competition.
Thank you very much. See you again. Bye.
Bye.
On target number 2.
Στο στόχο νούμερο 2 η Τουρκία.
Coming up. It's a good round for us.
So we have the teams from Russia and Turkey on the field. We have Stanislav Shermishkin, Dambi Tamshaev and Sadan Namsharaev from Russia, and Samet Ak, Efe Gürkan, Maras and Ulas Berkintuma from Turkey. They will be competing for the gold medal. A lot of fans supporting Turkish team, yes.
these guys can be loud. But they loud next to,
Well, while I don't know, but loud, yes.
They are right next to the Russian fans, both with white shirts, and it's kind of tough to separate those behind those from each other. But I guess they start off with the 9. Russia starts somewhat strong. Let's see. Russia, who actually finished first in the qualification round with above 2,000.
That's a 10.
Russia over 2,000 points in this qualification round, and Turkey came really close to 2. They were just 3 points shy of that 2,000 mark.
Oh, another 10. Okay.
That is a great sign, dude, for Russia. Turkey, let's see what those guys have to say about it. Will they find those 10s too?
Good, very good start for the Turkish team.
Down here will bring the match to a tie.
No, it's an 8. Have a look at the way they release the string. I mean, how those fingers go back behind the neck within a smooth motion. This is the only way you cannot will not affect the string and the bow and the arrow flight.
Interfere with how is going to do the string. But look at that. I mean, the result is amazing. All those arrows are gripped up. Right close to the center, and we can see that in the next close-up after target. After this 6th and final, maybe we'll change them.
It was a mistake of the target. I'm pretty sure that the target moved.
There's no wing, but let's see.
That's going to be a very strong match here.
Yeah, hopefully, and again, this is for the gold medal, so we expect to see a tough and a really close match between those two guys, fighting out some of the best. And now Turkey, and it looks like Turkey is going to take the lead in this one. It's going to take a 2-point lead against Russia. Turkey fought with Greece in the round of 16. They won with a 6-0 and then went on to the round of 8 with a 6 over 2 points, and then won against Ukraine, who we saw before, with a shootout of 27 over 25 points. Russia, who's at this point behind Turkey, they fought Czech Republic and won with a 6-0, and then they won with Spain a 6-2, and then went on to Great Britain in the semi-finals, who we saw those guys, they won the bronze medal before, and they ended up all the way here into the final match, into the fight that is going to determine who is going to take the gold medal.
Russian team will start now. With a 10.
Another 9 here for Russia, and a total of 28 points. Again, Russia, as they were behind, they are the ones to start this match. Let's start with 22 and 10. We can see some of the green from the carpet reflecting up to this athletes tour.
This 2-8 is not what the Turkish team would like to have, but that's what they get. Most probably they will receive some instructions from the coach to relax and know and do what they know. It's not the time and place to improve your shooting skills. You just have to apply what you know.
Whatever you do in practice, whatever you do, you know, every single day that you go and shoot those arrows, you have to apply here too. You have to be able to be relaxed. You have to be able to not think about what you need to get. You have to be able to forget about whatever is going on around you. Doesn't matter if you need a 10 or 9. It doesn't matter if this is for the...
You know, it's a... another 10, okay? I think they go. I think we will get 2 points here. No, I was telling you that another characteristic thing with archery is that it's one of the few sports that the coach plays an active role, not only during preparation phase but also during shooting phase. So especially at the finals, where the coach is very close to the athlete and he is able to give him instructions to fine-tune the result.
Because you need to have someone, I mean, having someone right next to you and being able to observe you and those little mistakes that you might do.
He will identify the situations, he will even plan a new strategy if he says something differently and hugely wrong. And he can win the match for the athlete. I mean, he's not the one pulling the string, but okay.
He can be a great help for the athlete.
Believe me, we have seen it also in the Olympic Games.
And we see here that Russia is going to win this one. The 2 points for each of these teams. Again,
that's what I was saying. The coach now is trying to pull the team together. He tries to eat, make them feel easy, forget about the 2-8s. It's the next shot they have to concentrate on.
Exactly, and you know, let's see how different it is from the compound. Now here you may have like one bad arrow, you may get a miss. All right, that's just going to affect.
Hopefully not the ship going behind.
But you know, even now that you mentioned it, okay, guess what, Nick? We have one passing by right about now. He's going to go.
I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, so you saw it before?
No. It's just like sheer luck.
Yeah, but not as big as yesterday's, but we do have a couple of six going behind. I don't know, is that a distraction to the athlete, or how do you say?
Well, it was had the colors of Russia, so maybe it's
those guys.
Yeah, right.
They have fans all over there too. But what I was trying to say is that it does not matter if you get a miss. It only is going to affect that given set. And guess what? You may lose one set, you may lose two sets. It is not over until the other team has 5 points. Where in the compound, one miss.
That's a perfect shot. That's a perfect shot.
Good shooting here from Russia, 9-10-10 for a total of 29. Really close to that perfect 30 that they could have got, but let's see if those instructions that Turkish coach gave to them, let's see if they are going to work, and they start off with a 9. Three nines is not what Turkey is looking at. Is not what they're looking for at this moment.
Well, Russia
especially when Russia
keeps bugging 10, yeah.
When they're shooting like that, yeah, another 10 here. They have improved their game a lot. They started off with a 54 in the first round.
Another 10. Look at that. It's
now, oh my God, 49. They so close to that 59 points.
It's almost like there's no more room for 10s.
Well, a good arrow here could end.
And still there is.
10, exactly.
That's a 59. You see, that's really perfect.
Perfect 30. And
most beautiful spectacle.
60 is a more beautiful one, but okay, we're gonna have to wait a couple more matches to see that. But guess what? I don't know how Turkey is going to win this one unless there's a way they can
not during this set.
Unless there's a way to get 13 points.
Yeah. If I were them, I would just shoot these 3 arrows and relax and
best as you can.
Work my way for the next one.
Let your coach see what she's trying to do and get ready for the next one.
Strong set for Russia.
That's why you leave. It's very strong, huh?
But definitely in a 59-point set is hard to beat. Not actually hard, but to beat 16 with all 6 tens, which is pretty tough. We did see a couple of those yesterday, although that was in the compound, the 2 games, but let's see today.
Maybe there should be a metal match for between spectators, huh? Who is shouting louder?
I think Turkey is the one Turkey the one winning there definitely, but now Turkey coming from behind. They will start. They will start first in this one.
That's a good start. Another 10, okay.
That's the way to go if they want to turn this around.
They received good advice.
And probably the fun cheering is working too.
Very nice. A 9 from Russia.
Nine again. Looks like we are gonna have a tie here, Nick. I'm guessing this is a 4-4, unless something goes really bad. Turkey, I think, is gonna go.
That's too early.
9.
27 and 20. The boxing too early. Boxing too early.
Now he has all the pressure in the world.
This guy right here.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Taking a deep breath.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be able. You know, it's interesting to to watch this. Each athlete has its different.
Good, very good, very good. He did it. I think he did it. Yeah.
But
yeah, but you see, in order to beat them to win the match, they need 30 points.
yeah, well, they did it before. Can they pull that off again?
No.
Okay.
But they can still tie. We'll see.
A tie will give them the win
They
here.
had a lot of 10s before.
Tie, yeah. Especially in the last one, they had 5 10s in the last one again. Remember that 59 they did now.
Yep.
A 10 here will keep them alive.
First 10.
Okay.
That's the first 10.
Okay, so one more arrow. This is going to be for the win.
No, the pressure
It's on
is
Stanislav.
on Stanislav, yeah.
I think this is Stanislav. All right, he needs a 10. He needs to find that 10.
And he does. That's unbelievable.
He does. He's aiming for that 10, and you know what? He makes it in Russia.
Yeah, perfect shot. I think they enjoy that, huh?
Yeah.
I think they enjoy that. Yeah,
You
yeah.
see that?
There was a lot of pressure and they did it.
You can see that from their celebrations. I mean, definitely they gave no option at all to Turkey, especially after that 59. Again, they did overall shoot better with a 57 to 59, and now a 56. And said, you know what, Turkey, we want this. We want it as bad as we can. And Russia is going to be the gold medal winner. Congratulations to Stanislav. Congratulations to Dambi and Sandan for winning this one and taking it back home. Turkey, though, in the second place for the silver medal. Now we're gonna see the athletes taking a few pictures Hopefully we will have someone from the Russian team to take an interview, see what these guys were thinking during shooting those great...
Maybe you can say a couple of words about volunteers and how hard they work and so.
8:30. We also have some lost and found. If somebody lost something, we may have found it. So come to the EYC if you are missing something.
Again, Nick, we want to give a big thank you to all those guys who were working behind the scenes. I mean, all the stuff that is making this possible, all our volunteers, a lot of people showed up today here, and a big thank you to those guys for making it all possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Yeah, of course, volunteers, spectators, athletes that are not competing, our beloved EYC team who have organized that from the beginning, organizing committee of Greek Federation, and in general everybody who has participated and done all that. And of course our results team and our broadcasting team, our cameraman.
Definitely, you know, everybody who's in the background, you cannot see, those guys have worked pretty hard to, you know, get this kind of result, get this beautiful result here. Now we see a highlight again. We are done with the team.
People we know, it's really good to have people we know.
Yeah, now we are done with the matches for the team, and now we're moving on to the mixed team, and we are about to start with the recurve cadet mixed team. And we see some, like you said, some faces, some familiar faces from France here, Kila and Hugo Kila, who we saw before. But guess what, Nick? We do have a member from the Russian team before.
Let's get prepared for him.
Я скажу на русском, вы переведете. Я чувствовал себя уверенно, я знал, что я попаду в десятку, и просто делал свою работу. А я что ли буду?
8.
Я вообще не запомнил. Confident.
It's harder for him to be here than short at 10 here. Don't worry. Maybe we can talk with you or... No, come on. You're really great. But he's all great. I want you to pass the same with really. I'm also an artist.
Говорит, может быть, он говорит, чтобы вы сделали нами интервью. I feel confident. And did my job.
So in the meantime, we have been prepared to have Stanislav with us. So Stanislav, last shot that gave you the gold medal.
I feel that confident and I just my job.
Okay, yeah, doing the job is what you have to do all the time, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so congratulations for you and your team. Thanks to see you again. Good luck and see you again, huh? Hopefully. Bye.
Bye. See you.
So rushing back to the game. I don't think our archers have been rushing in the meantime. They just do what they know. And they start now. Ukraine is already leading by 2 points in the first set. France will start. With a 10, that was a good start.
Ίσως 9 και το δούμε στο τέλος 8 προς 9. Okay, let's see how we are going now.
And 9 from Hugo, and looks like France is ahead now. Ukraine, we have to do better to win this one. They have to shoot some better shots. Now, Alexander shoots a 10. Alright, I will get him really close. And, you know, even with the 10 here, they have to wait and see what the liner is. If they want a shot, and if they want to have a shot at this one.
No, it's a 9.
It's a 9, so no matter what that
it's a tie. It's a tie.
Still will not make a difference, and France will win the set here. And time match up here now. France, Nick, they finished in the 6th position with 1303, while Ukraine finished 4th, shooting 14 points more than Kila and Hugo. Those teams have their respective fans in the crowd cheering. Although I have no idea what they yelled at.
That would be a little strange if it was shouting in English, no?
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I do not.
We cannot even understand the English guy, yeah?
Something about I don't know, Augie.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe we should ask someone.
Maybe it's an ancient word cry. Yeah, they have.
And I did want to, I did want to ask yesterday some of these guys that we have from Great Britain, but that definitely slipped my mind. But maybe we'll have another chance here today. Solve that mystery. What is that Augie? Okay, just a few technical difficulties, and we should be able to.
We seem to have a small problem with the timer.
All these volunteers here in Patras, please. Big job for all of them. We had rain, we had wind, and now we have sun, and they always work hard. This is faster than in Formula 1. Some information on the teams: Ukraine qualified 4th, France qualified 6th, and the way to the final: France beat Poland 6-0, Russia 6-2, and was beaten by Germany 3-5 in the semi-final. Ukraine won over Bulgaria and Italy and lost against Turkey. Now we have Ukraine first from Here's some synchronization progress. The outlets, sorry, you may drink some water if you want. It's hot out there. You see, we have a little.
It's only going to be just a little bit, just some more moments here. Again, this is what these athletes are looking at, why they're trying to suit the beautiful port, the beautiful seaside port here from Patras. Again, Nick, this is the European youth. It's happened since from the 2018.
Eat ice cream, put sunscreen on, and stay here for the whole day. There will be some great matches. In the meanwhile, we can cheer the teams. Ukraine, where is your team? Where are the fans for Ukraine? Testing.
Just a few tests here, just to make sure that everything is working as they were supposed to be, and we should be able to go. Should be able to start the match immediately after that. Again, as a reminder, this match is tied at the 2 point for each of those teams, and
a little bit more active for the team because it's a French time system. So maybe France, please cheer for the time system.
Just a few more seconds is what we're going to have to wait here. Now, France who, like we said before, finished 6th in the qualification round. They went up ahead Poland in the round of 16. They won there with 0-6. They went on to beat Russia after that with a 6-2 in the round of 8. and you can hear now the French shouting as much as loud as possible, trying to cheer that team up and keep them warm, trying to make them win that medal. France then went up to lose, unfortunately, against Germany in the semi-finals with a 5-3. Germany, who we are going to see next in the final for the gold medal. But right now, France is up against Ukraine, up against Orisia and Alexandra.
So we test it again.
Just a few more tests here, and Ukraine, who they fought and won against Bulgaria in the round of 16, went on to beat Italy in the round of 8, a 6-0 win against Italy, and then they lost at the semi-finals versus Turkey. Turkey was a strong team again. They did show up in a lot of those finals this couple days. Yesterday also in the compounds, they did win a lot of medals yesterday too, and they are here to win some more today. They have a big crowd too, and just a little bit longer should be. Everything should be okay. Just a couple more tests.
We test it now again, please. So we resume the match after the issues. Thank you for being so patient and go.
All right, and our technical difficulties are now over. Thank you for the great stuff.
Well, it's not only people that suffer from heat, it's also equipment,
Yeah,
special
definitely.
electronic equipment.
And under this sun, it was yesterday too, the whole day, and today too. Had to change some equipment there, and now Ukraine is the one starting up this set. And I wonder if this, this like 5-minute break that we took affected the athletes and maybe throw them off the game a little bit. I don't think they would.
I don't think they need to warm up, huh?
Yeah, no. They were warming up for an hour before, but Kira now coming up to shoot for France. Kila, who generally is shooting pretty well. She shot 2 10s before. 10
one more for your statistics. And 7. 7
now for Hugo.
And the 9. I think it's a 9.
I think, yeah, might have touched the line there, but we'll have to wait and see. But 10 is what they're going to give them the lead here. 8 will not do it. Will not do it, Nick. We have to win. If that 8 is a line, then we will have a tie here, but that is really close. Let's wait for our judge.
I believe it was a 9, but we'll see.
Probably, but you know, these guys can see them checking out that. So it all comes down to this one. It all comes down to this final set. Ukraine is going to be the one to start the shooting. And now Alexander is the one gonna take the first arrow.
9.
A 9. Orisia now. A 9, 18 is not a bad score. Hugo now.
Hugo, yeah, is going to try to improve it. Let's see how Kila will react to this.
Alright, 18 for both teams here. A lot of 9s here. Now Horisia, the one. Can she get a 10? 8. That gives a big chance for France now to win this one. And we see Hugo is going to be the one shooting. He will shoot. 9, and guess what? Kila now has the chance to win the match. She needs to find a 9 or a 10. She needs to get that 9 to get the win for France here. Can she do it? And guess what? Kila aims for that 9, gets a better 10, and it's going to take the win here for France. She's going to give the win to France and the bronze medal. Congratulations both to Kila and Hugo for this great shooting.
Please refrain an applause for your team. And an applause for France. French Nationals, Kila Kulenas Uberatiga with bronze medal and their coach.
Συγχαρητήρια στις δύο ομάδες, η Γαλλία νικήτρια 5-3.
And we will continue immediately with the next match after the last play.
We'll wait for the target phases to be changed for the next match.
Yeah, and this is going to be the final mixed team match for the day. This is going to be Turkey versus Germany. After that, with Nick, we will go on and see the fights for the individual matches for women and men, cadet women actually, and cadet men. Today, in this afternoon, the session is going to be for the finals, but we will take a few seconds now to talk to our winner.
Starting at 10 p.m. tonight at the Cocteau Rio Hotel. There will be buses leaving for your hotels. Please be sure to take them.
I don't know what you will ask me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
So we have Killa with us. Congratulations, Killa, for your winning, for your victory.
Thank you very much.
How was it? How do you feel during the game?
I was not very sure about my shooting, but I tried my best to shoot great, and
you, we could see that.
Yeah.
We could see that. Were you affected by the little problem or big problem we had with the timer? Was it something that stopped your rhythm or changed it somehow?
with my teammates, we just say to each other that we must stay very focused on our shooting, and we are saying to ourselves that it's nothing, just like if we just have minor problems, it's okay.
Perfect. So thank you very much for being here. Congratulations again for your victory. Best of luck for the next of your games. Huh?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
The line judge for this match is
Κριτής του αγώνα είναι
Christoph.
So next game is that's for the which is Feta, Jonathan Feta, and Turkey is Selin Satir and Samet Ak. They will start first.
A lot of cheering from the cheering from the Turkey fans here. Let's see. First one is Samet, if I'm not mistaken. Samet, yeah. Good start for Turkey now.
He was also participating in the team that got silver medal against Russia. So he knows the field, he's warmed up.
They warmed up him a lot in this match, and 9, I don't know, that asterisk is, it could be a 10, we will have to wait and see. But now Germany's up, and answers with a 9. Jonathan, let's see if Clea can get that 10. I think, getting that first 10 is really gonna, help the athlete.
Yeah, it gives you enough confidence. That's a 9.
Now Celine from Turkey.
8. And a 10.
Again,
They did very well.
Yeah, great shooting from the Turkish team. Turkish team who finished first in the qualification round with 1,322 points, while Germany just 1 point behind them, just 1 point short with 13-21.
That's a 7 from Jonathan.
It's not a good output, and I guess this is going to cost them these 2 points, because no matter what they shoot here, no matter what Claire gets here, it will not make a difference. Those 2 first points will go to Turkey.
And with the Turkey side on the 8 on 50 against Germany, the Turkey have decided the match at 30 being 2-0 after the first set.
team. Turkish fans are excited by the team leading now.
Yeah, of course. One of these countries that are always somewhat to see them in the finals, watching the compound yesterday and today here.
Yeah, they have built up a tradition, or maybe it's not a tradition, but it's already a good course, and they have advanced archery sport. They have a very huge tradition in archery in Turkey, but it used to be in traditional bow, not recurve archery. Nowadays, in the last maybe decade, they have advanced a lot. They are hosting some of the most successful events in Antalya. And Johan gets an 8. And Clea will take her turn. And a 10. Okay.
18 for Germany. Germany who fought with Finland and won at the round of 18 and then moved on to match against Great Britain in the round of 8 and finally they lost. They won. France was France got the bronze medal before in the semi-finals.
Another 8.
Really opens up the game and gives a chance to Germany to be able to win this match if they want now with a 10 and a 10.
A couple of good 2 shots. Was
wow, 6.
Yeah.
I think it is. I don't know, we have to.
It was a little bit harsh with releasing the string. Nine from Claire.
Needs a 7, right? A 7 to.
10 is always better. So already 4 points for Turkey.
And maybe just one set.
Just you to make this match a quick one.
Germany has to strike back between 2 sets in a row. Ranking the best teams in the qualification, just separated by 1 point. 32nd and 30th and 31st and 30th. Shooting first, Germany, 92.
Yep, Jonathan does it. Yeah.
Yeah, good start now for Jonathan. They have to keep this up. Now would be a good time to get a 40. A really good time. They need to win this set, otherwise they will go home with a 2nd place. 9 now for Korea.
You make it sound like they will have empty bags.
They will take the 2nd place in the silver medal, but you know, losing in the final always hurts just a little bit more. He fought so hard getting up there. A 9 from Simon and Celine now. Another 9. Okay, Germany now has the lead in this one with a 19 over 18. They need a 20. A 20 here will guarantee them the set. And
nobody wants to lose a match, but eventually one does, and that one wins it. Yeah,
the 10 here.
It's life. It's not only archery. It's life.
But sometimes you have to. You will.
8.
8 opens up a window now for Turkey. Are they going to take advantage of it? Celine now first.
10. Okay. 8 more than 8, yeah.
8 to win.
And 8
and
to
more.
win. Exactly. A tie here will give each of these teams a 1 point, but it brings Turkey to 5, so this is going to win the match for them. 8 is what they need.
No, it's a 10.
It is a 10. They will win the match. Turkey is the winner in the final for the recurve.
They fought very widely for that, and they won. Yeah.
Exactly.
Congratulations to Turkish team.
2018 Patras is second place.
They finished first in the qualification round. They went on to beat Slovakia, Spain, Ukraine, and next up Germany now in the final, and will win the gold medal. We can see the Turkish fans really loud. And that Nick sums up all our team and Nick's 10 matches for the day, and actually for this event we will be starting to moving on to
individual matches.
Exactly.
This afternoon at 4 p.m. we start with the juniors. Next team from the teams and this team for individuals. We continue right after the field of play has been here.
We'll wait for a little bit for the teams to come in. We'll try to get hold of one of the winners to be with us for a short interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the recurve cadet women bronze medal match.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, παρακαλώ υποδεχτείτε στο γήπεδο τους αθλητές για το ατομικό Ολυμπιακού τόξου νεανίδων για το χάλκινο μετάλλιο.
On target number 1, representing France.
Στο στόχο νούμερο 1, η Γαλλία.
Olya Gres. On target number 2, representing Great Britain.
Και στο στόχο νούμερο 2, η Μεγάλη Βρετανία.
Ruby Paul. The line judge for this match is
Κριτής του αγώνα,
Azlihan Unsal. Shooting first is target number 1, France.
So we have Celine with us. Congratulations, Celine, for your victory. You were very good down there. Congratulations. So how difficult was that?
It was not much difficult. I felt very good at the line. It was very good with my teammates.
Perfect. Then that's what it takes. Feeling good with your teammate and shoot and do what you want. What you know. you always do what you know to do, huh? Good. Thank you very much. How do you like it here? Was it nice for you?
Yes, of course. The shooting line, it looks so good, and sky and
So, thank you very much. We wish you to see you again in the short future. Okay? Bye. Congratulations.
Εννέα ίσως 10, θα το δούμε στο τέλος, 9 προς το παρόν. Εννέα.
Advancing. Looks like they have not waited for us.
Points, a perfect score easily for Ruby Paul from Great Britain. We have France.
And while we were talking with Celine from Turkey.
Ruby Paul from Great Britain and Aurelia Treve from France. They are competing for the bronze medal. Ruby Paul is already leading by 2 points. A 7 from Aurelia. And Ruby definitely better answer.
Yes, and Ruby seems to be on fire now with 4 straight 10s. Let's see how long can she keeps doing those. Oh, 4, I mean from the previous shot too. Still has yet to shoot something else than a 10. Let's see.
Why? 10 is good?
9
is also good.
I should have just like kept my mouth shut. But
7.
7 now from Aurelia from France, and Ruby actually she went on to finish 15th in the qualification round, while Aurelia finished 4th. She's really having some troubles here.
Maybe she had a mishap in the qualification round.
Yeah, probably something.
Maybe was affected by the rain. No, I don't think so.
Nada.
But still she's leading with 4 points.
Exactly, and if she keeps going like that, she keeps shooting like that, this is probably going to be a really short match, and Ruby will take the win if she shoots a couple more 10s here. Let's see. Ready to start now. France and Aurelia again. The one who's behind is the one to start shooting first.
That was a very bad shot.
Wow, that was
it was a miss.
I think there was a one.
Yeah, she collapsed. She collapsed during the shot, and went very low. She did not have enough strength.
A 10.
So he definitely knows how to do it.
At
that moment.
Yeah, it just maybe something slipped or something. I don't know. you know, those things happen. You know, you're shooting thousands of hours.
Well, it happens to me
Some
too,
of those.
but it has never happened to me in an international event.
Yeah, in your
Maybe
arena.
because I have not participated in one.
The thing is, it should be a great feeling. I mean, having all those people around you cheering up your team behind you, and a 5-year will do. She still has no problem. And guess what, Nick? We will finally solve the mystery we want to. We will finally get to see, get to listen. But that Agi is that the British.
Maybe she's not allowed to disclose that.
Also, you know, just for us, you will make an exception and let us know what that means, what that is. But really short match here, and really gave no chance to Aurelia, shooting very well here with 30-28 into 26 in the last set.
We will reset the field in a few seconds.
While we are
We will go for goal. We will
while we're trying to get ready for the
Line confirmed. Target 1 is shooting first.
So the field of play is clean soon. Some pictures for that great medal, 6-0. And we go into the next match soon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the recurve cadet women's gold medal match.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, παρακαλώ υποδεχτείτε τους αθλητές στο γήπεδο για το ατομικό Ολυμπιακού τόξου νεανίδων για το χρυσό μετάλλιο.
On target number 1, representing Germany,
Στον πρώτο στόχο η Γερμανία.
Lea Reisenleber.
Ready? Yeah.
On target number 2.
So we have the winner with us, Ruby. Congratulations, Ruby, for your winning. We have a very difficult question for you.
Okay.
During all this event, we have been wondering here, what is this thing that your people are shouting from there, Agi, 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 or whatever?
I haven't actually got a clue.
Really? Ah, come on.
This is my first international, so
No, I mean, your people, the English people, they were shouting.
I don't understand it. It's always been like that.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't know where it comes from, what it means?
Not a clue.
Ah, then we have to wait for a few more winnings and a few more years, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Or maybe you're not allowed to disclose it, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you like it here? How was it during the event?
It was amazing. For my first international, it's just I wasn't expecting to actually come this far. So
Really? Okay. But you did.
yeah.
Okay. So congratulations again for your victory.
Thank you.
Good. Nice to see you. Bye.
Thank you.
9. Eight. Hey, guys. 10. So 10.
10.
we did our best to find out what the South English people are doing. This cry they have. Okay, we failed miserably.
At least we tried. We gave it a shot.
So we continue with Klea Razaweber and Grisia Didich from Ukraine. Well, temperature is still 26, 27 degrees.
Well, a little bit windy now.
Yeah,
but,
5 kilometers per hour, it's nothing.
Probably nothing, at least for this kind of level of the athletes.
And the third is the age 65. And shooting first, comprising of the beach,
So Orisia will take the next shot.
Now 9 here, both of these athletes with great starts, and in the first sector with a 29 for Klea from Germany.
9. Yeah, they have participated in some other matches. We've seen them in the mixed matches.
Exactly,
and,
Klea, who we saw before in the
also Orisia
yeah.
was in the cadet mixed team match.
So they should be somewhat comfortable with the field too, and should be able to get the results that they want. A 9 here, and we have to wait and see what that first arrow for Klea was. If that is a 10, then we will have a tie here. Otherwise, if that is a 10, Klea will get the lead here with a 4-0.
Was it 10, yeah? So then it's upgraded 3-1.
10, yeah.
3-1. Therefore, we have Odessa shooting first on target 2.
And this, Nick, could be...
Yeah, it could be the last.
Could be the last.
No. You have to have 6 points because it's individual.
We've done to the individuals now, but a 4-point deficit. If Klea wins this one with a 5-1, it is going to be pretty tough for Orisia to come back. But let's see. A 10 is always a good start. Gets your momentum up, and that was a bad arrow. Yeah, that was a 4.
Now she's feeling more confident. Even if she's
after that 4 from her
yeah, okay, maybe she's not even aware of that arrow. Maybe she's only concentrating on her arrows and her target.
That should be the thing to do, actually.
Yeah.
No matter what your opponent
even if the target is at 60 meters, do not expect that they can really see and identify their arrows and where they are, especially if they are on another target. Makes no sense to look at another target.
Definitely, and the 30 here is what Orisia is going to get, and this is going to be more than enough for her to get that 2 more points and bring this match into a tie, bring this match to a 3 and 3 points for each of these teams. 3 points for Clea from Germany, who she ended up first actually in the qualification round, the 660 score, and just 5 points behind her in the third place was Orisia from Ukraine with 655 points.
We are ready for set number 4.
So Clea will shoot now first.
Target 1, Clea 5-0.
Ah, that's another bad shot.
Okay. Something.
I think she knew from the moment to let the string go. You could see it from her face.
Yeah, a lot of these archers, you know if they're shooting.
That's what makes that's what differentiates a good archer from let's say a novice one. Huh?
Yeah, being able to know.
Right. Yeah, but even before the arrow hits the target. And sometimes you're lucky and then lands on the yellow, on the gold.
And 10 now from Mauricia, coming up strong again. And 10 now from Clea, but
it's only 22 points. I think she can do it. Yeah,
it's 5 points will be enough for her,
and 10 will be more than enough.
10 will get her the set, will get her the win in this one, and a 5 point. 5 over 3 now. One more set is what we have in this one.
Well, nothing's lost though. Clea has still has 3 points. Yeah, if she wins that set, she will tie. So we have to wait and see. That's the beauty of it. You have to sometimes, or most of the time, you have to wait till the last arrow.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm a little bit worried about those couple fours that Clea shot in the last two sets.
The first one I saw was clearly a collapse. What do you say? Collapse. You do not use your back muscles to pull the arrow, the bow, and so it. The arrow leaves the bow with less force than it is required. You can identify it when it lands on the right side of the target for a right-handed shooter.
Yeah, we saw her talking to her coach and trying to solve those issues, and let's see if she did.
Yeah,
9, obviously something.
That was a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah, something worked.
She definitely knows how to do it, but okay, there's a lot of pressure.
Definitely. 10 now from Mauricia.
And a 10 from Claire.
Okay, this is going to be interesting now.
Yeah, she's not going to let it go. Yeah. 9.
Are we close to the first shoot-off of the day?
Yeah. We'll see. 10. Oh, that was perfect.
It is up to Orisia now.
Yeah.
10. She needs. Maybe that last arrow was.
And 9.
Okay, we have to wait and see. We have to make sure.
No, there was no line. Yeah.
It must be a tight score.
It's a tie.
10-9-9, 10-9. So,
wait for our judges to see what's exactly is going on.
Officially, we have a shoot-off.
Yeah, it's a shoot-off.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a shoot-off, and one arrow each is what they have. Just one shot, just one chance to win the gold medal here.
shoot-off. We issued new rules this year. If both archers shoot at 10, there will be a second shoot-off. If the archers shoot 9, 8, 7, or whatever, both the same score, the closest to the center wins it.
Clea is the one shooting first.
9.
Let's see.
Let's see what Arisia has to say about that. She needs a 10 and a 9.
It's a 9, but it's closer to the center.
Yeah,
and she's the winner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed, yes.
In the shoot-off.
The winner for this match is Arisia from Ukraine. Congratulations to her. She is going to win the gold medal here, leaving Clea with a silver one. Hopefully we will have Arisia with us in a couple seconds. And really great match though. Came all the way down to shoot off, and after that came all the way down to which one was the one closer to the center of the target, and that was Arisia's 9, which ended up giving her the win.
Great show. We had our shoot-off finally.
Okay, the last two? Last two.
We have 2 more matches this morning. Again, please remember at 4 p.m. we start the juniors. Team, mixed team, and individual European Championship titles will be given this afternoon starting 4 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field for the record-started men bronze medal match.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, παρακαλώ υποδεχτείτε στο γήπεδο τους αθλητές για το ατομικό Ολυμπιακού τόξου ανδρών.
So we have Arisia with us. Congratulations, Arisia, for your victory.
Thank you very much.
So how was it? How did it go?
Oh, I'm so
Happy now.
happy, very, very, very happy.
That's what we need to see. Happy people, happy archers. But during the game, was it difficult for you to overcome and continue?
Difficult time training, many time, and
Okay, so if you are feeling happy, then that's the best thing we want to have here. How do you like the event? Was it how was your week here? Difficult, tiring.
Difficult, or so difficult.
Okay, but now you can rest with a gold medal.
Yes.
Okay, nice to have you here,
Yeah.
and see you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Becca. Hey, Becca.
Next game has already started between Ivan Batchev and Hugo Lartigue from France. Ivan Batchev is from Bulgaria. That's the first Bulgarian athlete we'll see during this event. I mean the finals, of course, because there was quite a big team from Bulgaria. So Ivan cleared the set with
Rifle shooters here.
29 points.
Over Hugo, who we saw before with along with Kila, where they won the bronze medal for the mixed team. Is now fighting against Ivan for the third place again, but this time in the individual matches.
It's confirmed, it's the 2-0 lead. Namachev reaching second. Ruler team on target is first.
Shouting all their French, something like that.
Let's go French.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know any French either. Ready now, and Hugo is going to start now as he is behind. Pili shot at 27. Now an 8. Not that great for Hugo. Hugo, who managed to finish
at 10 for Ivan.
Yeah, a good shot, but Hugo came, all the way here, finished 26th.
That's right.
And managed to reach this
final for bronze. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it looks like. That's one of the beauties in the sport. Everybody has a chance as long as you manage to get into those brackets. Everybody has a chance into winning.
Well, during the last Olympic Games, I think it was the athlete that broke the world record, and that was in the qualification, of course. Was qualified for during.
I comes to see
already 4-0.
Yeah, it's a different format here, but Ivan, keeping up his strong game. Still shoots another 28 here, and almost there, almost wins the match. He just needs to win one more.
Another ship crossing our field. Well, not crossing, just behind the field.
Yeah.
That's a nice background for the targets.
And for the people on the board, the ship, will give them a nice view.
And they can keep the arrow.
Hopefully it will not reach the amazing scenery here again. This is live from Patras. This is
another 9. I tell you, the only thing they see is gold. The only thing they see is the yellow center of the target, no more.
And they have to.
Even if there's a mountain moving behind the target,
at this moment
they don't care about it.
Yeah.
So now Hugo has brought up his scoring. Has reached 28.
But 10 here, and
a 10. Yeah, that's clear.
Stepping up his game again. He shoots another 10, and as the ship behind is going by, Ivan is going to win the bronze medal here. We will not have a chance to speak to Hugo again, but Ivan, congratulations, Ivan Patras from Bulgaria for winning the bronze medal here. You can see him celebrating. He's happy. He should be happy. He managed to win a medal here, and we will have him in a few moments with us.
We wait some seconds before we start our last match of the morning. We will have more matches starting 4 p.m. Also, some information for our athletes. We have a lost and found section with lots of items that you forgot during this week. If you miss some items, please come to the DOS stand and pick them up. Otherwise, you won't get them back. Also information for all the archers and officials. At the Patras Hotel, there will be the closing party starting at 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. Monday. Buses from the hotels will leave at 9:30.
Γεια σας ο τύπος. Όπο το Θεό. Πες understand. Πες κάτι ξέρω ενώ...
All the awards of the European Youth Circuit will be done this afternoon. So please, all the teams and officials, bear in mind that this afternoon there will be the European Youth Circuit award ceremony after the European Youth Championships. So all the teams that have won the circuit, or the top 3, should be here on after the award ceremony this afternoon. Thank you. And we go on shortly with the last match of the morning, and then stay here with us. We have the award ceremonies right after that. Please stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the recurve pattern men gold medal match.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, παρακαλώ καλωσορίστε στο γήπεδο τους αθλητές για το ατομικό Ολυμπιακού τόσου εφήβων στο Μάριο.
And we are getting ready to start the final match for the day. This is going to be the gold match for the recurve cadet men. And this is going to be between Ukraine and Netherlands. Now we have two very good archers here. We have Alexander, who we actually saw him before. He was shooting in the men team finals. And then from Netherlands we have Damian Vass.
The main judge for this match will be Chris Schillinger.
Both of these are great athletes. And on target 1 we have Alexander again, and on target 2 we have Damian. The field is ready, and Damian is going to be the first one to shoot. Let's see how he's going to do. And starts off with 9. Damian, who finished 6th in the qualification round with 663 points, and Alexander not far away from him with just a 1 point behind in the 662 points in the 9th position. 9 here for Damian. Here for Alexander. It's making it difficult for Damian. He needs a 10 here to be able to have a good shot. An 8. I don't think this is going to be enough. Alexander can easily He does it. He gets a 30 here. He sets up on a great start and gets a 2-point lead against his opponent, against Damien from the Netherlands. And you can see now where all the way that these two athletes had, and they came into this final match of the day.
That's also something that we talked before. We have not seen in the finals. Number 1, 2, 3 that finished first in the qualification round. The highest score we had was 5, was the 5th position, 6th, 9th, and 26th.
9.
Yeah, definitely. And now down here with another 9.
Well, this 8 from Alexander will give Damian some room to breathe, and
yeah, and he
that's the effect of it. Huh?
Does get advantage of it. He gets a 10 now, and he's already 2 points ahead. Big shot now. He could actually win the match here, win the set of the match actually, and a 9 will do it. No matter what Alexander gets here, even if he gets a 10, a 27, it's still not going to be enough. Yeah. Exactly, and 1 point behind. Damien will win the set and will tie this match up with 2-2.
No need of confirmation on this one. It's here. It's a 2-2. We go into the third set. With a high score.
Temperature is rising degree by degree. The wind is still quite low, yeah.
A long way to go. It's almost 12 a.m. here, 12 p.m. So this is again, this is Greece. This is Patras, and after this this final match, we will have the award ceremony for all the final matches that we saw today. We will take a break after that, and we'll return in the afternoon with the junior categories. We will give a chance for the athletes to, I don't know, maybe go for a swim. Beautiful weather, so why not? Why not take advantage of that? 10 now from Alexander. Good answer from Damien, and let's see if Alexander is going to keep
the final
that.
match has to be a strong one, no? Oh, another, no, it's a 9, yeah.
But that is going to give him the lead. One more error for one of these, for each of these guys.
9.
8 is going to tie this one. A 10 is going to give him 2 more points.
So he's closer to victory.
Yeah, 2 important set points, and will give him the lead. 4-2. Damien.
Damien was 5-6 with 663 points. Just 1 point behind him. Alexander Brazil with 662. He was 9th. The way through the final of Alexander brought him to the big podium, fighting the Romanian Jacob Green from Great Britain. everybody's community and admin of people is teammate.
Could be the final set for this morning session. This is a match point for Alexander. Nine for both of these athletes.
That was a very bad shot from Remian.
Now for Alexander. Things are not looking good for Daniel Nick.
Yeah, I think he will regret this bad shot, but okay.
Yeah,
what can you do? You cannot take it back.
Nothing you can do after that. He just needs a 2. And he'll get another 9 here, and he will win this match with a 28/20 in the last end. Will give him the win. 6/2. The winner of this match is Alexander Pantisher from Ukraine. Congratulations to him. He is the winner of the recurve men.
Congratulations to all these athletes.
With a big compliment to the 2 archers. And we hope that you all stay here. Please stay for the award ceremony.
And after that, we will talk to, hopefully we will have a chance to talk to Alexander. After that, we will have the award ceremonies for all these matches.
All of the archers should be on the field for the juniors and the award ceremony starting at 4 p.m.
There's a marshal, the marshal must go and look for them. Now it's too late.
All the medalists, please go to the tent behind the DOS. All the athletes that will get medals should go to the tent behind the DOS. Thank you for your patience. In a few seconds we will start with the award ceremony. Thank you for your patience. We are almost ready with the anthems, with the award ceremony, with the VIPs and the archers. If there is still an archer around that wants his medal, please. Test. If you want your medals, please go to the tent behind the US tent. We are still missing some archers. We need the Russian cadet woman team, please. Russian cadet woman team. We have a last call, Russian team, the Russian cadet woman team. Anybody knows where they are? We need the Russian cadet woman team. Juliana Bujakova, Sayana Rashidonakova, Victoria Kantonova. Where are the Russians? Finding the Russian team. So we will start with another award ceremony. We will start with another award ceremony. will change the order of the award ceremony to be able to accomplish all the athletes. So we will start with another award ceremony and we do it later. Finally, we're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the recurve cut men.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the victory ceremony for the recurve cadet men. The medals will be presented by World Archery Europe President Marius Cartella, and the gifts will be presented by Tourism Organization Representative Nikos Bouyouris. Bronze medal representing Bulgaria is Ivan Banchev.
Silver medal representing Netherlands.
For the silver medal representing Netherlands, we have Damien Vaz.
Damien Vaz.
For the gold medal, and then we have representing Ukraine, Alexander Pantiru.
Alexander Pantiru.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Ukraine. A warm round of applause to our athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the recurve-carried women.
We have the victory ceremony for the recurve cadet women. Marinella Pisciotti, the World Archery Europe Secretary General, will present the medals, and the gifts will be presented by Sports and Education Vice Mayor Andreas Athanasopoulos. The bronze medal goes to Great Britain, represented by Ruby Paul. Silver medal goes to Germany, represented by Claire Reisenweber. The gold medal goes to Ukraine, represented by Didrik Orisia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Ukraine. give a warm round of applause to our athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the recurve cadet mixed team.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have the victory ceremony for the recurve cadet mixed team. Our medals will be presented by World Archery Europe Vice President Hakan Hakiroglu, and the gifts will be presented by Hellenic Archery Federation Secretary General Evelyn Papadopoulou. Bronze medal representing France, we have Kila Turin Helias with Hugo Lartigue.
Hugo Lartigue.
For the silver medal, we have Clea Reisenberg and Jonathan Vetter representing Germany.
Clea Reisenberg. Jonathan Vetter.
Gold medal, we have Turkey represented by Salim Sadr and Samet Ak.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Turkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the victory ceremony for the recurve cadet man team. The medals will be presented by World Archery Europe First Vice President Vladimir Asev. And our gifts will be presented by Hellenic Archery Federation Deputy Secretary General Maria Kyrilopoulou. For the bronze medal representing Great Britain, we have Jacob Reid, Thomas Suska, and Thompson Daniel James.
Thomas Suska. Daniel James Thompson.
Silver medal representing Turkey.
Silver medal representing Turkey, we have Samet Ak, Efe Gülkan Maras, and Ulas Berkin Tamer. For the gold medal representing the Russian Federation, Stanislav Cheremyskin, Dambi Damshaev, and Sanden Nansarev.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Russian Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes.
ξέρει τουλάχιστον, παιδί μου, σου λέει.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the recurve Canadian women team.
Κάτω, σε. Αυτό θα πούμε τώρα.
We will have now the victory ceremony for the recurve cadet women team. The medal will be presented by World Archery Europe President Marios Kartsela, and the gifts will be presented by Hellenic Archery Federation President Dr. Patras Sinadinos. The bronze medal will go to the Russian Federation team, represented by Turiana Budachapova, Sayana Dashidondokova, and Victoria Kharitonova.
Sayana Dashidondokova, Victoria Kharitonova.
The silver medal will go to France, represented by Azilis Ramel, Kila Turen-Helias, and Aurelia Trevi.
Azilis Ramel, Kila Turen-Helias, Aurelia Trevi.
The gold medal will be for Germany, represented by Talida Krubacek, Claire Eisenweber, and Charlene Schwartz.
Talida Krubacek, Claire Eisenweber, Charlene Schwartz. And one more award. Please stand for one more award. We have one more award to give to the most precise archer on the field in recurve cadet division.
We will close here our broadcasting. This concludes the morning session of the European Youth Championships 2018 in Patras, Greece. We have watched with you, along with you, the cadet recurve matches for teams and individuals. We will be back with you at 4 o'clock, 16 hours. To watch the junior teams and individuals. Thank you for watching.
Sponsored by Alcatel. Cell phone from Alcatel for the prestigious prize and will be given by Yannis Lambrakis, member of Hellenic Archery Federation. In 17 excess from Russia, Dambi Damshayev. Congratulations and thank you for having us with you today. We hope that you will be back at 4 p.m. for the juniors. They will have the same team.